What's new, pussycat? Whoa, pull that microphone over and put it in your mouth.
Put it right up on your mouth.
Yeah.
Boy.
Get it closer.
It's a big black
And what?
microphone.
Now that's how you start a podcast.
It started?
Dude,
Sort of.
Damn.
We're here. We're talking.
It's just been a very interesting afternoon.
It's got to be every day for you, though.
In my head.
I know every time me and you are together, it's interesting.
Colt was like, how long you known Brandon? I was like, man, since what, 2000 something? Like 2005?
Yeah.
4?
Do I have to be real close to it?
Yeah. They like you right up on it.
Who is they? Our producers?
The microphones.
Oh.
You got me looking around going, where are they at?
Like, who are they?
Yeah.
No, but we've known each other for over 20 years.
Golly.
Yeah. But today it's just I was driving here and been trying to eat better, working out, losing weight, happy about myself.
Yeah, I can see that.
Can you see that? Thank you.
I think I'm supposed to say that right.
Yeah.
You're supposed to.
You did the right thing.
But I was on the way here, man. It's just I'm so tired. And I went and sang a demo. We had rehearsal yesterday, so it was like 4 hours of singing, which you know how that does you. And then I sang a demo today, and then I didn't do anything.
It doesn't sound like
5 hours. And I'm about to crawl out of my skin.
Yeah.
And then we started watching videos. Remember Bob Sapp, the really big black dude from The Longest Yard?
Yeah.
I like Little Mike, that guy.
Yeah.
And he ended up going and being like a professional fighter over in Asia.
No, I didn't know that.
Japan.
Pride fighting.
But he was a friend of mine. I met him through Waiting for Wishes. So I was like, man, we used to text all the time. It's been like 6 years since I talked to him. I was like, I'm just going to text him. So I text him and immediately he hits back and starts sending pictures. And I was like, what are you doing? He goes, I'm in Thailand. I've got 2 wives.
Holy crap.
Yeah, so literally it's
Kind of like Utah and Thailand.
Yeah.
But it's almost 4 a.m. in Thailand. So we're like, he's up at 3-something a.m. texting David right back.
Yeah.
That's
Sending pictures.
Well, that was us 20 years ago.
Yeah. we still text right back. Mm-hmm. Every once in a while I get a Brandon call and it'll be like, hey, will you sing Donkey to my kids?
Oh, they love that song.
I
had
wish
to listen.
everybody else did.
They wanted to hear that every day before I took them to school. I was
Really?
like, come on.
Hey, that's a
But
hype
it was
song.
good. It was
That
good.
song just it won't die.
No, it's here.
It's gonna.
Well, they wanted you to do the.
Oh
Yeah.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just walk down the street and people are like, hey, that's David Tolliver.
That's the donkey
Do
guy.
the shee-haw for us.
the donkey.
It never happens.
that
You're the only one.
Do that. Give us that donkey show. Yeah, I bet you hear that every day.
That was my nickname in high school.
Oh my gosh.
David Donkey Show Tolliver.
That's it.
What else we did something else that I can't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Welcome to Twangtown. I am David Tolliver.
And I'm Colt Mirsky.
Tall.
And I'm Brandon Kinney.
Yes, and today we have with us Brandon Kinney.
Are you going to give him some sound effects or is it just.
Thank you. Oh, appreciate it. Oh, you're too kind.
Thank you, everybody.
I mean,
We're very high budget if you haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah.
We have 4 sound effects.
Well, there's
Yeah.
still people walking in, too. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
We
where
have
it's all
the
standing room.
fluorescent lights. These are really great. They help my skin tone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make you look more red.
I still, every once in a while, will go back and watch your video of you at that fucking gas pump talking to the gas pump.
Still pisses me off.
Why? What happened? Was it supposed to be a thing?
No, I'm kidding. I was acting like the gas pump was pissing me off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so funny though.
Yeah, that was just us. That was before they were doing a lot of stuff on the internet. Anyway,
You were like a
pioneer.
trailblazer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like the Lewis and Clark of stupid.
Thanks.
That's an honor.
Well, I couldn't be both of them. You would probably be one of them.
I was Merriweather. You were definitely the other one. No, man, like I said, I've known you for a long time. Where are you from originally?
Lamesa, Texas.
Oh, wow.
Lamesa. Mm-hmm. Is that near something?
Lubbock. Between Lubbock and Midland.
Lubbock and Midland. I've been to Midland.
Have you?
Midland, Odessa. Yeah, I flew in that airport and drove out in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Went to a buddy's ranch.
Well, that's cool. I was a freshman when the real Friday Night Lights was happening.
Really?
Yeah, before the book was written, it was.
Was Tim McGraw there?
He was. I think he was there.
Yeah,
but I'm not 100%.
That's fat bald Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I went to a summer camp called Camp Longhorn in Burnet, Texas, and I knew several people from Lamesa who went to that summer camp.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
You're like the first person I've heard say that town since like I don't know the 90s.
Burnet, Texas isn't even where close to Lamesa though.
No, but that's where the summer camp was, and so they went. They
That's
traveled
cool.
to Burnet for that summer camp.
My cousin died, but his wife moved to Burnet.
Really?
I don't. Why was that first part even
Cause
why did you need that?
Context, David.
My cousin
because
died.
he died before they went to
I'm
Burnet.
sorry he died.
Yeah.
But
And
could it not just been my cousin's wife
I
moved
thought
to?
this whole podcast was about my cousin though.
Well, he's dead.
Yeah. That's
Well,
what happened, yo.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Appreciate it.
Clap.
Brandon just says clap.
Yeah.
You-
Oh, here. Give you a real clap.
Thank you.
Thank you, cousin.
How long did you live in Texas?
Well, I moved to East Texas and went to school in Jacksonville, Texas, for my first 2 years of college. So I was still in Texas by the time I was 20.
Yeah,
And then I moved here and went to Belmont.
we're not there yet.
We're not.
You need to slow your roll.
Wow.
You told me you only had 5 minutes.
He's so bossy.
No, did you play music back there in Lamesa?
Lamesa.
I did.
Ladanga?
I did at church.
You did?
I didn't play bars or
Everybody
anything.
played in church.
Yeah.
Did they have a bar?
No. Yeah, they had one.
They had one bar and
Yeah,
one.
but I was a closet.
Oh, wait, what? Huh?
I was closet in a lot of things.
Here we go. Truth is coming out.
Let's go.
Let's get
Progressive.
honest.
My mom always. That's for me. My mom kept me in the closet because she didn't like what I was wearing most of the time. She was trying to get me to find something else.
I don't even know what's going on right now. I'm here for it.
But no, I just stayed in my room and played guitar mostly, writing songs.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, when I started this whole thing, didn't even know back home that
No shit.
no shit.
So you wrote songs from an early age.
13, yeah.
No
Wow.
shit. Dude, I didn't write a song until I moved to town.
Did you play football and stuff though?
I played basketball
Yeah.
mediocrely.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was good for my high school, which, 50% of the boys in the high school played on the varsity team because we had 75 kids in the whole high school.
Yeah.
It's a little small private school in East Kentucky, which sounds very prestigious, but it was not. It just kept me from getting my ass kicked in the public school
Yeah.
because I was a lot smaller and I sang, so nobody really liked me. Yeah. So like a therapy session here now.
So,
Yeah.
so how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel it makes me feel good because I'm so much bigger now
Yeah.
and I want to go meet those guys again. Yeah, I'm coming for you boys. You know who you are. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm gonna go too. I'm gonna come along.
You want to come with me?
Yeah.
Let's go
I
get
want to
him.
watch it.
So did you play football in high school and stuff?
Well, that's part of the story too. Is damn it.
You're so popular.
Sorry, guys. That's my fencer. He's fencing for me tomorrow.
It's like my mother. Mom, there's a silent function. I don't know how to do it. I ain't
You
doing
should have
it.
told me a minute ago.
It's a switch.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, do you need to talk to your fencer?
No, I don't think
We can put him on the
I
mic.
could call him. I
Just
should
put him on
have.
speakerphone.
Yeah. What are you doing out there? Fencing?
He's from Oregon.
Oh,
Oregon?
I've never heard it called that.
Oregon.
Oregon. It's like a herb, but like a state
Yeah.
too. Talk about your football. What were you saying?
Well, I wasn't able to play football after a certain point
Why?
because I got a head injury from something football unrelated to football. But unrelated to football. I didn't mean to say football
Did you
before.
get hit with like a cheerleader?
That would have been nice.
Yeah.
But no, I actually rode my bike out of the back of a pickup truck
Why did you do that?
because
Was it moving?
I was a badass freestyling BMXer. That's why.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Who almost killed himself?
Was the car going down the road?
No, it wasn't.
'Cause
but
physics
I probably
don't
could
allow
have
for
done
that.
it. Well, I probably could have done it better if it was maybe.
It's
Maybe
so it's
'cause
sitting
the movement.
still, and you were like, "I'm just going to ride out the back of this truck right now."
And it was a short bed. My bike was
A long bike.
probably a foot from the end of the tailgate, and I got the wheelie up, but then the back tire got stuck in the tailgate, and it was right on the concrete.
Yeah, and your head went
Yeah.
right on the concrete. So you had to quit playing football.
Yeah, they said another hit of any kind could probably put me out.
I'm surprised that back then that they even cared. You know?
Because it was me?
No, just because they didn't really care back. I mean, they were probably smoking cigarettes while they were telling you that your head was screwed up.
Yeah.
You know?
They told my parents that I had an 85% chance of not making it.
Really?
How old were you when that happened?
I was 13.
Oh, wow.
12. No, I was 12. So it was my beginning year of 8th grade. And, the beginning year. So I just started playing football then, and then I'd already been in it a year or two.
And did that caveat into you sitting in your room writing songs?
Yeah, Dad told the doctor to get me well. He said, get him well so I can kill him.
Get it?
And,
That's such a Texas thing.
and then I just remember just being depressed and, watching. I remember sitting in the stands with Dad watching the football game, and I was just like, gosh. And I wasn't great, I'm sure. I mean, I was a lineman, a skinny lineman who loved to hit people.
Yeah. I see it.
So it was tough. So he was like, you know what? You talked about a guitar a couple times. What if I bought you a guitar? Would that make you feel better? I said, well, let's try it. Let's do it. And he did. He showed me a couple chords, and
Dude, that's a great story because I mean, I know how much I love playing basketball, and every once in a while I'll dream about it. Mm-hmm. But to have something to be a creative outlet to help you heal from one thing to another, that's another thing that music does. It just it provides that outlet for all the emotions. I'm sure you wrote some really angry songs, some sad songs, and some some stupid songs, some really shitty songs.
Yeah, that was the last week, I think.
Yeah.
Are we talking about last week?
When we wrote?
No.
That
one's always the one.
Yeah.
That's always.
We always do well.
We do.
Yeah.
So was your dad real musical, or your family, or did he just kind of know how to play guitar a little bit?
No, he when he was 15, I think he had a little town band.
Yeah.
In Rochester, Texas.
Nice.
It was a little dirt road town.
Yeah.
And they raised me on country music and gospel too.
Yeah.
There's always quartets and cheating songs.
Yeah. It's basic, yeah.
They actually put a radio by my crib because when their friends came over, they didn't want me waking up hearing all the noise, so they kept a radio on.
There you go.
Played KLLL 96.3 out of Lubbock, Texas.
Nice.
So I was
thrash metal, huh?
Yeah. That's I wrote a song called Honky Tonk Crib years ago.
Yeah.
And that was that's pretty much about that.
It's an autobiographical.
Yeah.
I can't make words. My tongue's real big today.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. You're fine. I need a Zyrtec. So you sat in your room, you wrote some songs, and you got out of high school, and you were like, I'm going to go to college. And you went to college. Where again?
Jacksonville.
What was the college?
Junior college. It was a Baptist college at the time. Now it's just Jacksonville
It's
College.
the Lord's College.
The Lord's.
Yeah.
Because that's where I always went to the Lord's.
Whatever
it was.
We all went to the Lord's place earlier.
That's where I didn't want to go nowhere else.
What were you majoring in?
The Lord.
The Lord.
Mainly the Lord and girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was made by the Lord.
That's right.
Yeah.
But no, I think at that time it was just what are those associate's degrees? I think I might have got associates of
so you
arts
got it.
or science. I don't know.
You stayed long enough to get that degree?
I did. And I did. And I went to Belmont. Transferred to Belmont.
What? You went to Belmont?
Yeah.
No shit.
I told you in the beginning of this interview, I think, that I went to Belmont.
I don't pay attention.
But it
to
was
you.
a long time
I don't
ago.
listen to you.
I know.
I don't even know what you just said. When did you transfer to Belmont?
94.
94? You're so much older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm working out.
So I guess you majored in music business, right?
Correct.
Yeah, because I think there was only like you either
That's
did
the
recording
choice.
studio or you did music business.
Right.
recording studio.
Yeah. I could have done commercial music too, but that was
Oh yeah.
it was too much theory going on there. I
Yeah.
really wasn't into. I mean, I did take a theory class because I had to, but
Do you remember anything about it?
EADGB or something.
Yeah. There's numbers now.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't even do the
It's
letters.
I had to study every time. I would not be able to play when I played to the theory to what do you call that stuff? Sheet music.
Yeah.
It was. It would take me a couple days.
Can you read that
to get through the
stuff?
song. No, I can't now.
I can't. I couldn't tell you what they do. No, there's no way.
It's too hard to look at.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
Mozart was dumb.
So dumb.
Whoever made up sheet music is dumb.
Right.
They should just put letters.
Right?
Not what are those notes? They don't even mean anything. They're just symbols.
It means something to somebody.
Yeah, I can't read it. It's like Chinese.
They're for people who can't play by ear.
I don't know. I play by ears.
Do you?
Do you play by ears, Colt?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you play your ukulele by ears?
Yeah.
When's the last time you played your ukulele? I feel like you're not playing your ukulele enough.
Man,
or
haven't-
even saying ukulele enough.
I usually play it when one of my kids goes and grabs it, and either they start trying to like destroy it, or they're like, "Hey, Dad, play something."
Yeah. Do you beat them when they hurt your ukulele?
No, it's just like $100 uke, so like it's no sense in getting all wound up over.
Yeah,
it, you know?
like if it was a $500 ukulele, you'd be like,
Yeah, I'd hit him over
"Daddy's-
the head with it."
Daddy's gonna,
Yeah.
Daddy's gonna break your,
yeah.
I don't think since he got him back from child services, protective services. I don't think he does that.
Oh, he
anymore.
doesn't have them back yet.
Yeah, I had to
Oh, he does?
stop.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Still in court trying to get him back.
God, can't wait for Libby to listen to this one.
Costs so much money to get your kids back.
Oh, so Belmont. And then you graduated from Belmont, I'm assuming? Mm-hmm. How's it feel, guys, to graduate from college?
It's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I promised my parents I would graduate.
Mm.
So when I got off the stage, I handed them my degree and said I'm going to go write songs.
Mm.
What did they think about that?
They were proud of me.
Like, was that the goal when you went to Belmont? Like, I'm going to learn the music business, but I want to be a songwriter. Was that your goal?
Well, yeah, pretty much. Once I figured out you could do that, I didn't know you could do it
Yeah.
for a long time.
You didn't know that when you moved up here?
I didn't know you could get paid like a salary to. I mean, I didn't understand how it
You
worked.
get paid?
David writes for free.
I hear they do.
Yeah. I get an opportunity here at Curb.
We allow David in the door.
It's like those people that try to get the influencers that try to get, musicians and stuff to come play their weddings or their bar mitzvahs or whatever. It's like, look, we're not going to pay you, but we have a lot of influencers that come and watch it.
Yeah.
Like, no, you get a lot of exposure. No,
Yeah.
I expose myself to you right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
What you've done.
This is a
Ridiculous.
family show.
It's not a family show.
It's not.
It
There's no
doesn't matter to
family.
him.
They don't sit around the campfire making s'mores and listening to our dumb asses do this on the podcast.
Podcast.
Podcast. What was your first gig out of college? Did you go straight into like the
I
restaurant
worked
business or
No, I worked for Bill Green Music.
Bill Green?
Yeah, over here on 17th,
What were you doing?
which is right here.
Were you writing songs?
No. I was writing on my own time, doing things
Yeah.
like that, and that was definitely. He was like, "You can pitch your songs too if you want to." And they had some of Toby Keith songs, and
Yeah.
they had Blue Moon, which was a Toby Keith hit
Yeah.
back in the 90s, and that's kind of what sparked them coming from San Antonio. And but Bart Butler knew them, and he,
Oh, yeah,
he,
Bart.
he
Bart.
put in a good word for me. And Bart's my.
I think
cousin
that's
by-
how I met you.
Yeah, he's
Was through Bart.
Yeah. We're cousins by marriage.
Are you really?
My uncle married his aunt when they were like 17 or something.
Wow.
And that's like way before we were born. So it was a long time.
God, we used to. Shared some times with Bart, man.
Yeah, Bart's.
Yeah, Bart and I have a connection. For 1 year, I lived down in Hondo and went to Hondo for 7th grade. And so when I first met Bart and he told me he was from Hondo, I was like, no way. So we played football on the same field, just not
That's
at the same
crazy.
time.
Bart played football.
Yeah,
He's so tiny.
I know. He didn't last long.
No, he's not.
He's
Bart's been responsible for a few of my cuts. He's huge.
he's so big.
Yeah, you got a big old John Pardi cut with him, right?
Yeah.
Or because of him.
Yeah.
It wasn't because of him.
No, it was because of your skill.
I think
Your
he
prowess.
found out I wrote it afterwards. No, I'm kidding. That time he actually knew because I sent it to him. He said, we're needing a Cowboy song or something. We're talking about it. And I was like, okay. And so I sent it to him. And I didn't hear anything. So I texted him. I was like, hey, listen to that song because they're wanting to pitch it. We just got it back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I didn't hear anything back, so I thought it was over. And then I don't know if I should even tell this part, but
I would.
okay. But Tim McGraw put it on hold.
Who?
Exactly.
Your old buddy.
I don't even know why I'm worried
He's so
about it.
hot.
So he was supposed to, I think he held on to it for a while, but he still had it on hold, and they were talking about cutting it. Well,
Yeah.
Bart calls me and says, hey, I just now heard this song. It was 3 months later.
What?
And he said,
come on.
I forgot all about listening to, whatever he sent me, And he said, it was this one and a couple of other songs. And he said, I was just wondering if I can send this to John. I was like, well, go ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, he said, we're cutting like Monday, and it was Friday,
Uh-huh.
Thursday. And I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think it was going to happen.
Yeah, you
know
never
how it
do.
is.
The title's escaping me. What is it again?
Ain't always a cowboy.
Ain't always a cowboy. Yeah.
So he, and then I called my plugger and I was like, hey, I'm letting him play this for John just because I know Tim's got a lot of songs. And
Tim
I don't
does
know,
have a lot of songs.
Tim didn't call me and say I love this song. So I didn't know. I didn't know, I think they weren't totally excited once they found out, but he
Yeah.
called me right back and he's like, John loves this song. We're going to cut it. And I was like,
That's great.
okay.
Yeah.
Man, we get wrapped up in the whole thing a lot. I mean, it's basically a gentleman's agreement or a gentle person's agreement, however thou'st or they thinks these days. But it does, it's rough sometimes because you're like, you try to honor that commitment. But
Yeah.
we're in a business to make money too and get songs out there. So,
Yeah. I had a similar experience with Bart. So when Pardi cut that album with like Head Over Boots and all the album that pretty much launched his career, he was listening for songs, and I hadn't met Bart at this time, and he was saying, I got info say, hey, drop songs off at Song Factory. And so I dropped a CD off of like 10 songs, and man, like 6 months goes by. I hear nothing. And all of a sudden, like I get an email from Bart saying, hey man, we're cutting this song tomorrow. Can I get a lyric? And I'm like, didn't know you actually listened to the song, never asked to put it on hold. I'm still pitching it, and it was Night Shift. And
That's cool.
so I get the lyric over to him, and they end up cutting it. And then I think 4 years after that, it came out as a single finally.
4 years?
After he cut it, yeah.
I mean, good Lord.
Because it was the 5th single off that album, if I'm not mistaken. So, 4 songs before that, that's about 4 years.
Wow.
Because, it takes almost a year to get, normal songs up a chart.
Awesome, man.
Unless you're Post Malone or, something like that.
Yeah, that makes me so depressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait for my hit in 17 years.
Don't give up, David.
I'm never going to give up, man. I'm never. How long did you work at the Green Music? What was it, Danny?
Bill Green.
Danny.
Or Danny. People call him
Bill
Danny.
Bill Danny.
Bill Green.
Dance
Bill
Music.
Dance.
Bill Dan Green.
Yeah. He had a studio, too, in San Antonio.
Yeah.
He worked with a lot of Texas acts, too. But
Yeah.
and Debbie, his wife. So that kind of sounds like Denny. Maybe that's what you were channeling.
Maybe,
Heard
yeah.
his wife's name, Debbie.
Yeah.
She was also a promoter there for a lot of Texas acts and stuff.
Yeah.
I worked there a year and a half, I think,
Yeah.
and then just decided, hey, I need to work on the songwriting a little more, and then so I went to work for Coca-Cola.
Ooh.
That's a great way to start the songwriting career.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a fine beverage.
Well, I was a truck driver. I mean,
You
we're better to
drove a
write
Coca-Cola
country music.
truck?
It was a straight truck. It wasn't a like one of those big commercial rigs, which would have been cool. But
It's a straight truck.
it was on one frame. It was on the same frame. The cab was on the same frame.
Yeah.
It wasn't detached.
That's truck driver.
Are you
lingo.
making fun of my
No.
big rig
Yes.
days?
You said straight truck. I didn't know if it was a gay truck or a straight truck.
Here we go.
Yeah, we're back. How long did you do that?
Was that a commercial just then?
Yeah. Drink Coca-Cola.
On your straight truck.
Yes.
Don't go Bud Light with it.
That's right.
Wow. Wow. How long did you drive for Coke?
8 months.
8
Wow.
months. That's a good one.
But if you look at the amount of hours I put in every day, which was 12 to 13 hours, it was probably about 20 years.
I bet you got fit. I bet you was fit then, wasn't you?
Yeah. I lost like 20 or 30 pounds. I mean, I was eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day because that's all I had time to make in the morning.
Yeah.
And I would get to work early.
You're slinging them pallets.
My idea was, you know what, I'll be driving trucks. I'll be writing songs while I'm driving down the road.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
No, you're too tired for that.
Too tired and working on the next list
Yeah.
of, it was actually a machine, a Coke machine.
Coke machine.
Yep. Franklin Road up here, all the way up to Brentwood.
No shit.
Yep.
I did. My brother-in-law owned a little vending business, and I rode around in that box truck with him for a while. And I decided I did not want to do that. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
A lot of coins back then.
It's hot too.
A lot of coins.
Hot
There was no
coins.
dollar things. There was no credit card swipers. It was all quarters.
Yeah, we didn't have credit.
And let me tell you, them damn bags of quarters get heavy after a minute.
Right.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, they do.
Yeah. Where did your first writing deal? Where'd you first sign your first publishing deal?
With Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
Lyric Street or Disney?
Walt
or
Disney. It was before Lyric Street.
Pre-Lyric Street.
Pre-Lyric Street, yeah. I was, it was me and one other guy.
Who was the other guy? Don't know him?
Well, his name was...
Bill Green.
Don't remember.
You don't remember him?
No, but he had some big hits, like Earl Thomas Conley hits.
Oh,
It's
ETC.
been so long, though.
Who was running Disney then?
A guy named Chris Smith.
I don't remember Chris.
I hadn't talked to him in years. Hi, Chris. I know you're listening.
For sure.
He was in the Christian world, hence the name Chris,
Yeah.
I guess. Before he came to Disney. And he was cool.
Yeah.
Had a big family. I think he had a lot of kids. And
Yeah. Mormon guy.
gave me my first chance. But, Noah Dewey, he's kind of pulled the trigger on it when he was in L.A.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah, let's sign this guy.
Okay.
I was writing a lot of songs with Jeremy Stover at the time, so I
Yeah.
had a lot of good demos.
Yeah.
And, a guy named Willie Mack. You remember him?
Yeah, I do.
Willie Mack.
Yeah, so I
Sure
brought
do.
that catalog in.
Nice.
And they were writing with me when, after Coca-Cola, I went to a company called PowerTel, and I would sneak out. I was a account executive.
Oh.
Quotation mark.
Yeah.
Quotations.
Air quotes.
Air
And,
quotes.
yeah. And so I would go out trying to find people that wanted to buy cell phones. And
Yeah.
I would try to do it with companies or whatever.
I remember PowerTel.
Yeah.
You know,
Probably because of me.
probably. I think you tried to sell me a cell phone.
Probably did.
I don't think I bought one.
I don't.
No.
Probably not. But
No.
I sold one to your girlfriend, though. But anyway,
Wow.
yeah.
I didn't remember who that would be.
I don't either. She was pretty.
She bought 2 phones.
Bought all my lies, too. Wow. So you,
But anyway, I would sneak out to Music Row with my PowerTel shirt on and write
Yeah.
songs with Stover and Willie Mack. And
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well,
Dude,
my
that's
manager was
great.
calling me going, "Where you at?"
Man, I'm on Music Row selling all
I'm
the cell
busy.
phones.
I'm selling cell phones, man. Did you want to be an artist then too?
Well, I just didn't think I could.
Yeah.
My dad, I remember playing a song for my dad when I was in high school. He said, "Do you think George Strait would cut this song?" I didn't know if I said cut. I probably said sing this song, buy this song. I don't know what I
Bye.
said. And he said, he don't need to sing it. You sing it.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Biggest cheerleader.
Yeah.
And so I guess I never really thought too hard about it.
Yeah.
I always thought maybe
Yeah.
not. I don't know.
You got a record deal?
Well, when I started playing all the fun stuff, then people started, I had, Mike Clute came in the picture.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, we got to do a record on this and see what happens." And I
Yeah.
said, okay.
It's fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I wasn't
stuff.
really trying to get a record deal.
That's when you get a record deal, though.
Yeah. Had 2 offers.
Yeah. It's amazing,
Yeah,
right?
that's when you're the most attractive.
Yeah, thank
It's
you.
kids, when you come in town, it's a relationship.
Nice of you to say that.
Yeah, I mean it.
Go.
I mean it.
You guys want me to leave? Y'all can be here by yourself,
it's
whatever you want to do.
I can't help it. Brandon likes me more than a friend.
And you're using my material.
I have to.
You son of a bitch.
I'm not
Hey
as
guys,
creative as
hey,
you.
I drive a straight truck.
I drive you a straight truck.
What was your first cut hit that you was like, I got this?
You mean my first radio thing?
Yeah.
It was You're Like Coming Home.
You're like coming home.
I wrote it with Stover
Stover.
Nice.
and Brian Mayer.
Brian Mayer.
May,
Wow.
Maher.
Yeah.
Maher.
I know, Brian.
And so I think, what was that group from Canada? Emerson
Drive.
They cut it first. And what's his name? The guy that produced them? He was like a big pop singer. Mark something.
Babyface.
I don't remember.
Mark.
Pharrell.
Richard Marks.
Oh, okay.
So he came
Richard
in.
Marks produced Emerson
Yeah,
Drive.
the record I was on.
I didn't know that.
I did not know that either.
And it was supposed to be the first single on them. And then he came in with his song he wrote. And that was their big single.
It's funny how that
got
happens.
marched
Isn't
out.
it?
Yeah. So ours fell to the wayside pretty quick. And Lone Star swooped in and
Okay.
recorded it.
You were amazed, huh?
Yes.
But
Oh, here we go.
thanks.
Yeah.
I got to be a little quicker on the draw here.
That's what your wife said.
Ouch.
Oh, no.
He doesn't even know how to draw.
You don't even have a
don't.
pencil.
He can draw flies, I guess.
Yeah.
Can you? Wow.
Wow.
God, that's so bad.
Thank you.
That won't take you. Clap.
This is going to be the podcast of sound effects. I love it.
Think about it. Y'all know Bob Sapp? Wow. Emerson Drive. What? And then you were like, I've got this.
No.
No. Okay.
I mean, I did. In a way, you always hear, you just need that first one, but then you think about who told you that. It's like your people in your hometown told you.
Yeah.
Nobody in this town really goes, you just need that first one, then it's
No.
all going to fall in place.
No, it's not.
No.
No. And you get a record deal. It's not over then. It's not, hey,
Right.
I've done it.
But it was a big one, and as far as meaning something to me, just because I remember the first time I heard it on the radio.
Yeah.
Somebody called me. He's like, "Hey, they're about to play your song." And it was one of these competitions where it was our song and another one. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know which one it was. But anyway, so I turned it up on the speakers in the living room, and I hear it. It plays the intro, and I just sit down on the couch. The next thing I know, it was over, and I was like, and I had tears rolling down my face, sitting there crying, thinking about my first time, playing in my room, shutting my door, and just learning guitar. And I was going through all this in my head as this song was playing. And then I realized, damn it, I missed it. So that was my experience hearing it first time on the radio. My song that I've been working on for years to hear on the radio, the dreams, washed away by memories.
You got wrapped up in it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Pulled some emotions out of you.
It's okay
finally.
to cry.
Yeah.
It's okay to cry.
I know.
It's
Grown men don't cry. It's fine.
They do. They do.
They do.
Didn't Tim McGraw have a song about that crying?
Yeah.
He cried all the time.
No, I'm thinking about, what's his name?
Mark Wills.
Another Mark. Yeah, Mark Wills.
Mark Wills.
Don't laugh at me.
Yeah. Don't call me names. I watched when I was working in a restaurant going to the University of Kentucky. It's a big school.
Junior college?
No, shoot, big basketball program.
My wife went there too.
Yeah, that's right.
My father-in-law.
Yeah.
Got-
I came down
that place.
here on a visit, and the people we stayed with were like, well, we got to go to the Bluebird Cafe tonight. I'm like, okay. Didn't know what that was. This is 1997. And went over there, and it was Richard Lee and, God, who was that guy? I don't remember who the other guy was, but the woman wrote Something in Red.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause,
What's her name? Damn it.
she had a girl name.
Yeah. Obviously. And then, God, why can I not remember old dude's name that wrote
Did he
that
write
song?
Old Yellow Car? What song are you talking about?
Don't laugh at me.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you do. Alan Shamlin.
Alan.
Good Lord.
Oh, yeah. He wrote
But
some
there was
hits.
another guy that wrote it. I was thinking about. He had a beard.
Kenny Beard.
No.
Oh, God rest his
He
soul.
didn't have a beard.
No, but
Why'd you have to bring that up?
I'm sorry. Alan Shamlin and Richard Lee, and Richard Lee's over playing like "Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue."
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there and I'm going, "What the fuck is going on right now?"
Who are these people?
And the guy, he's like, "This is going to come out on, a new artist named Mark Wills," and it was "Don't Laugh at Me." And I remember hearing that song. I'm like, "That's a really good song." And I remember sitting at the table with my mom just crying. It's so sad.
Were you really?
Yeah. Such a weenie.
Such a weenie.
Yeah.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
I'm
I think
not.
You're just really in touch with your
I'm not.
feminine.
Femininity. That was my nickname in high school.
Yeah.
David Femininity
Yeah.
Tolliver. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they it's a good thing nowadays, I guess.
Yeah.
But just too bad he did it back then when it wasn't cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
talking about Trailblazers.
Yeah, I was
You were.
sensitive before sensitive wasn't cool. Me 3. Hashtag.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Pound sign.
Pound sign.
Pound me too. What?
I think you're going out of bounds here.
I think I went out of bounds.
Yeah.
You grow your own food now?
Why?
Just wondering.
I don't know if it's safe to talk about this
Why?
Government's listening.
because it's the end of the world happens when everybody's going to come to my house. That's why.
But just don't tell us where you live.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody knows you live in Fairview.
I actually don't. You know that.
I know that. You do grow your own food though, right?
Yeah, we have a lot of squash. I was noticing.
Squash?
Yes.
Is that why you got your fencer out?
Yeah, we were talking about what we're going to put on the entrance. We're talking about what we're going to put. Like, I think it's going to be K. She's calling it K Farms, but it's a Rockin' K, so it'll be Rockin' K Farms.
Yeah.
Totally bringing the Texas entrance in to
Right.
Tennessee. Yeah.
Name it after yourself. That's very boisterous.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you did that on your. I don't know. When did you do that?
I,
Either way,
I put it on my house. It's just
Yeah.
a big DT. Just painted
you
on the
got
front.
it on your tag and your shirt. You've got your name on that probably.
Well, I have
your
to remember
underwear.
which side goes where.
But I was telling her this morning, I was like, we could probably put Squash Farms out there.
Yeah, a lot of squash. huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we have. I think she we composted. I guess a bunch of squash seeds,
Yeah.
and she didn't.
Oh.
I don't think we let it compost long enough.
So you just planted more
So now
squash.
you have like
She spreads it out and then gets on the tractor and tills it
you have like 1,000 squash plants on your property.
everywhere. She's like, I mean, it could be growing in the yard, the front yard. She'd be like, "Don't touch it. It's a rogue squash plant and a tomato plant over there too. Don't mow that."
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm like, what happened to keep them in the garden? You know?
I love, like, we have a little back area, and then over that's a water retention area. So we'll take our scraps and everything, and just throw them over in that hole, and the animals, birds, everybody comes down and eats it.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple years ago, we threw out some cherry tomatoes, and a couple of them didn't make it over the wall. They ended up at the fence line. And lo and behold, you know, like we tried to grow tomatoes in a planter. It's like you can't. We threw 2 cherry tomatoes out, and now we have 18 plants growing on the fence out
That's
back.
pretty awesome.
It's amazing.
And you have an endless supply of
Endless
cherry tomatoes.
supply of tomatoes.
Yeah.
I actually think that she said that she thinks and I think she's right. Our chickens she'll throw like when they rotten or when they got rotted and where they were. We had grass grow up and some of them went bad. So I think the
The
chickens,
chickens went
there.
bad.
The chickens went bad, and we grew more chickens. But they went over there and they'd eat it, and I think they would poop seeds out all over the yard and stuff,
yeah.
like tomatoes and whatever.
That's how I have my coffee now. That's what my coffee is.
What?
The monkey poop?
It's actually a type of almost like a ferret.
Ferret poop.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Kopi Luwak coffee. It's from Indonesia.
Oh,
We
is
went
this
to
what you got
Bali.
when you're in Bali?
We bought some back from Bali. But what happens is this ferret cat goes out and picks out the best coffee beans and eats them. And it the digestive enzymes in his stomach process the beans, and then it poops it out, and it looks like a baby Ruth. Now, what the people do is they'll go grab these baby Ruth poop things, and they'll wash them all the beans off, and then roast the beans and make the coffee. It's the most expensive coffee in the world.
And it's like a shitty job.
It's dude, it's actually amazing. Poop coffee, we call it.
Golly.
Cope Luwak.
The fact that you do that on purpose is pretty amazing, too.
How do you,
you pay more.
That's the thing I don't understand is, one, we all cook, I think.
Yeah.
I love cooking.
Yeah.
But how did the first person put, flour, sugar, eggs, and salt and butter and stuff together to make a biscuit? Or a cake.
Yeah.
It's like, these are going to go together.
I think that's in the Bible. I think God said do that.
Yeah.
He just sent down unleavened bread, man. Manna, man.
Yeah, but
manna, man.
He also multiplied the girl's flour and oil or something.
The girl's flour? He multiplied the girl's flour.
There was a girl. Not that that's a girl's job. Is that what you're getting at? There was a woman, and he gave her flour and oil.
He gave her flour and oil?
I don't know. I have to go back and look at it.
Okay.
I'm just telling you.
I
That's
think
how
you're making shit up now.
No.
But it's just, it's who looked at that cat eating that berry and going, he ate the good berry. We're going to wait till he shits that out, and we're going to get that and wash it off and roast it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you buy that coffee here, or do you have to go to Bali to buy it?
I'm not sure we get it here. We brought some back.
Oh, so you've just drinking the same coffee you've had for like 8 months?
No, we cherish this coffee.
Okay.
I use a French press to make it.
It's not a daily sipper?
No, my daily sippers, we have a sounds so bougie. We have weekend coffee, which is from Hawaii. It's it's Kona coffee, 100% Kona coffee. It's the richest coffee in the world. It's absolutely amazing. But I only do that on the weekends. During the week, we have a subscription that we get, and it's different beans from different areas. And I grind my beans and make my coffee. And
cool.
But I tell you what, once you've had good coffee, it's hard to go back to something like Starbucks.
I drink Death Wish.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. You should have bought the ferret, though.
Yeah, just brought the ferret back home.
It doesn't even make sense. It probably saved you money in the long run.
Yeah, just follow it around. I don't want to wash off the poop. I just want to drink the coffee.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally cannot, for the life of me, figure out why you would be drinking that. But
it's really good. And then we went to the farm and saw the stuff and saw
them in action.
Saw one of the little ferret cats.
Did you see one of them poop it out?
No, but we did see this woman stirring the beans, though. It was very tourism.
This is some high class.
Sounds like some LA stuff, right?
What's hilarious?
More San Francisco.
You know it's a tourist trap, but you're in it. You're like, it's fine. Like one place, like we went on this tour, and like they stop at all the things. We stopped at a typical Balinese house and went in and saw the elephant with all the arms and shit. And we went to this place, and they had these 3 dudes out front carving these statues with their feet.
What?
Yeah. This is where they rope you in. And one dude's telling us all about how they've carved all these statues with their feet. We walk in this warehouse, and it's just lined with the same shit. It's like, how did they make it so perfect? And Jen and I are going, okay, we get it. It's just a big tourist thing.
Yeah.
But we bought a little thing from them, and one of my buddies bought a mask and paid way too much for it. He's like, this is amazing.
For a foot carved mask?
Yeah. Well, they didn't carve any of that shit with their feet. We get back to one of the main town, and we go to this market, and
the same masks are there.
They got some badass toenails if they're doing that. I'll tell you.
It was all the stuff.
It's like Jim Carrey and Dumb and Dumber.
I mean, I pull his mask off the wall, and it's like $29.99.
What did he pay for it?
It's like $400.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, but it was a good trip. But anyway, where was your publishing deal after?
After that?
Yeah, after the Mickey Mouse.
Pretty much with Leslie Tomasino DePiro, their company.
Oh,
which was Tom Lee's Music.
Yeah,
and we had a couple like partners throughout the years.
Nice,
and then Well, see, it started out with Skyline music,
I remember Skyline.
and it was Skyline and her, and then it was Skyline and
Was Skyline Paul Worley?
Yeah.
yeah. And he actually cut one of our songs on when he did the Randy Travis record.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't know if he produced it. I think he did, but he took one of my songs on that.
Well, he's probably running Warner Brothers at that time.
Yeah.
Or something over there. Yeah, he was. Yeah, and Randy was on. Randy was on one. Why Warner Brothers, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still is.
so that probably is he still?
Yeah.
There.
And he just put out his AI song.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, he can't sing now. Unfortunately.
I know he can't. I don't. Nope. I don't know. But
if you couldn't sing anymore, would you want someone to AI
want somebody to sing for me?
No. Would you want AI to sing like you?
No, I don't think so.
You just be done.
I don't like Skynet. I'm not into the Terminator stuff, dude.
Yeah.
I can't. No.
I mean, it's a little bit hard for me as a listener.
Yeah.
I haven't heard
That's
the
all
song,
I
though.
know. It's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a
good song, and I think the guy that sang it, they carry him around, and he sings. He sings. What's so funny?
They carry the dude around, or
The dude that sings Randy Travis songs.
okay, they carry him around. Okay.
Yes. No. Yeah.
Okay. It's just it's for people. If you don't know what we're talking about, what they did is they took this guy in the studio who has sort of the inflection of Randy, and they basically had him sing these new songs that Randy wanted to record, and they digitally.
Well, it was just one, wasn't it?
They did a whole thing. I think
they have.
Oh.
they did a few songs.
Okay.
But they put like AI'd his Randy Travis's voice over top of the dude singing.
Well, they did. They took I guess all his songs that he's recorded in the past and all his syllables and everything, and made it. Put it together.
It's just
Yeah, but you only need like 30 seconds of someone's voice. I mean, obviously, the more you have, but like AI can pick up on all that.
yeah.
Like if you have, especially like 3 minutes, it can almost verbatim.
I can't. I'm not saying I'm a purist, but damn it, something's got to be holy. You know.
Well, yeah.
So if I'm going to listen to George Jones, I want it to be George Jones.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I don't. If Randy wanted that, then I'm all for
if
it.
he's fine, if Randy wants, that's fine, but don't mean I got to listen to it. That's awful. I sounded terrible right there, but I'm not.
angry.
I don't care.
I mean, yeah.
You know, Bruce Willis sold his rights for people to use his image in movies.
Does he know?
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Oh, man, that makes me so sad.
Yeah.
He's like, die
So
hard, bro.
he's going to be in another movie, but he's not going to be in another movie.
How? They're going to AI his face
guess
on
they
there?
are.
AI him, yeah.
The whole movie, or just a cameo type thing?
I'm not sure.
Do-
I don't know if there's any plans yet.
Do
but
we have
he
to
sold
do
his
anything
rights,
anymore?
or he licensed his rights.
We didn't even have you come in today. We could have just asked each other questions and had you answer. I'm not coming in to write songs anymore. I'm just going to have my computer do it for me.
Yeah.
It already does it for you.
That's freaking ridiculous. Sorry. Not sorry. Sorry. Reese's peanut butter cups for those who like to get fat.
And that was our
That's what we should do.
sponsor.
We should do these commercials like they did on the Grand Ole Opry back in the day. Martha White
yeah,
flour.
that's it.
If you're into biscuits, come on down and get some fresh water and some Martha White all-purpose flour.
Tell them, David.
It's good.
It's good.
That's Purnell's old folks. I like sausage every once in a while.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I had it about halfway.
He walked right into
That's
it.
what I
the
heard.
words about halfway out, and I knew what was
I heard
coming.
that
A softball. Go ahead, guys.
Yeah.
So you're at Pier now.
Yep.
How you like it over there?
I love it.
Did you? I honestly, I'll be serious for a moment. I'm very proud of you because we've grown up together in this town, and I really,
Grown up might be an overreaction.
Yeah.
we shared
Gotten older.
We shared a lot of times
Yep.
back in the day. we just can't talk about them. But I am proud of you. I think it's amazing when I see my friends do well. I'm still jealous. I mean, I can be honest about it. I'm jealous of your success,
you are not.
but I'm not bitter about it. I'm happy for you, dude.
Man, you've done a lot too.
Man,
You've done a ton.
I've done a ton.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
That
On the
Dukes of
road?
Hazzard group you had.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Highway to
Man,
Hazard.
I always loved that show too. And when y'all named your band Dukes of Hazzard, I was like, hell yeah.
He's like, hey, yeah, brother, I can get behind
I
that.
was proud of that.
Dude, I still.
And you sang your ass off too. The Daisy song, love the shit.
Thank
out of that
you.
song.
Thank you. Because you love the hell out of me.
Yes,
did.
I did.
Where were you riding when you rode Boots On?
Where was I?
Boots on, boots on, boots on, boots on, boots on, boots on, boots on.
As a publisher? With the publisher or what room?
Either. Whichever one you can remember.
I think it was over at, I wasn't signed it, but I was still with Leslie Thomasina. And
Okay.
it might have been, God, I feel bad. I think it was Skyline too.
Okay.
I love their chili, by the way.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did that song come out? Because Randy Houser cut that,
Yeah.
and then which was cool because like, what was that woman's name? Paige and what's her husband?
Who?
Dylan Dixon. Their kids.
Yeah. Yeah. it
Put
was
out a
in
video of, or they put out a video of their kid singing that song when he was little, and it ended up being like the music video.
Yeah.
And it was just I just remember that was like a really cool moment
Yeah.
around that song, and
They, well, yeah, it took a while. That song, we wrote that, I think it was writing at Bug Music or whatever Bug Music was
Bug. Holy shit.
before it became Bug. It was that building. So we set up in
Larva.
there. Yeah, I think it was
Pupa.
Larva. It was.
Cuba music.
So we wrote that, and he got his deal, and I think I got my deal shortly after.
Yeah.
But they had pitched it. It was Skyline because I remember them pitching it to Montgomery Gentry. Montgomery Gentry almost cut it.
oh yeah,
Two of the songs me and Randy wrote, they were going to cut both of them.
Huh.
nice.
And then last minute, Jeffrey Steele
Jeffrey Steele.
and maybe Rivers Rutherford had the other one.
I mean,
yeah.
Jeffrey wrote everything
Yeah.
for them, I believe.
But they were producing. Jeffrey produced about 3 or 4 songs. Rivers produced 3 or 4 songs, and then maybe somebody else.
Yeah.
But each of those guys had just knocked our songs right out of there. But
Well, it worked out well. Anyway, Randy killed it. Randy's a tremendous artist, singer.
he's great.
Oh, hell of a singer. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember the first time I met him.
Tell us about
I
it.
walked in the
'Cause I feel
county.
like you're going to do it anyway.
I was going. I met Kent Blasey up there. He was doing a demo session, and we'd written some songs, and he told me to come up and sing them. So I went into County Q and went in that back room, and I look in the booth, and there's this big dude with a beard and a duster, full on fucking duster.
Dang.
It was Randy.
Nice.
He came out. I'm like, wow, it's a cool coat, bro. Yeah.
I told you about one of my first experiences with Randy, right?
No.
When he
Tell us about it.
caught that chicken at Mary Loving's house and was trying to hypnotize it.
That's right.
You were or he was?
He was. So, do you know Mary Loving from
Oh,
BMI?
yeah. She's awesome.
So she's got that ranch or whatever. I think she still probably lives there, but I don't even know how I got out there, but she was having some ministry people over at her house, and Randy was there, and she had chickens running around, and he's like, y'all ever seen a chicken get hypnotized? And we're all like, no. So he goes out. Yeah, he's got to catch this chicken. So that took a minute. So he catches this
I would
chicken,
love to see that.
and he's holding it, in his arm like this, and he's grabbed it by like his hand behind its head, and he shoves it right in the middle of this dirt pile, and he's drawing some weird pattern, and he's like, now if you draw this pattern and you get him to watch it, it'll make him hypnotize and just freeze. And it wasn't really working. And I think finally the chicken just kind of gave up. He's like,
Was
maybe
it a rooster?
Just a chicken.
Oh. We
Yeah.
do that with our roosters
Yeah.
because he's a mean son of a bitch. You got it. You got to pin his head down,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to show him dominance, but he'll just sit there and not move. I wonder if that's what he was trying to do.
Probably.
Randy trying to make it all special. I hypnotize a chicken.
Yeah. I was like, okay, this is new to me.
Hypnotize.
Good times.
Hypnotized chicken. It's my new band name.
My rooster was trying to kill me this morning. Not even kidding.
Wait, you're rooster or
The
your
rooster.
rooster?
Yes.
Yeah.
And somebody dropped him off on our road. and that's how he ended up.
Well, no shit.
And I gave him a bunch of hens. You'd think that he'd be thankful.
No, I should be a little more appreciative than that.
So you're saying you have an angry cock?
Yeah.
Cool.
Got to start somewhere. Not as good
you
as
can
your
do all
donkey.
kinds of voices,
Buddy, I got them all. You do a good cow. Moo, motherfucker. Moo.
That's the best one.
That's
Wow.
Mad Cow.
Mad cow.
Mad Cow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how did, tell me how you got to town. Colt.
Well, welcome to the Brandon Kinney podcast. I'm the guest today. Well, me, native Texan as well. I moved here when I was 16 and finished high school here. Good old John Overton Comprehensive High School.
Comprehensive.
I think that's what they used to call it. And went to Belmont, did that, did the short 5-year program there.
You're a doctor?
I should have been. I interned at the original BMG before I started interning here back in 2005, and I've been here ever since. Almost, it'll be 20 years in January. Holy moly.
Dude, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Shit, I've been here 3 years.
Yeah.
Like in September.
Yeah.
We were talking about this too. It's like after 4th of July, there's so much shit going on that the year's basically over.
Right.
It's like Happy New Year. You 4th of July and your fingers heal from fireworks. And then you buy school supplies, you buy Halloween costumes, you plan turkey dinner, you buy Christmas presents. Happy 2025. How weird is that? And then January lasts till March because it's just forever. And then because it's cold and you don't get to do nothing. I'll go skiing now. That's all I do in the wintertime. And
I'll make snow angels in my underwear.
That's fun.
You send pictures.
Yeah.
But it is. It's just I never understood what old people were talking about. And they're like, you don't wink in the way. I don't know why don't wink in the way. I don't know why they're hair lip. Don't wish your life away. And I'm like, well, screw you. I want to be older now. And now I'm like, no more. No. It's no.
Yeah.
I quit. I want enough money to where I can just reverse my aging. I know there's Jeff Bezos has got to have something,
I think all it is buying a lottery ticket.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, could you just win the lottery? Come on.
I'd love to. If anybody has the numbers. Excuse me.
Wow, you okay?
Wow. Yeah.
Acid reflux. Is that you getting acid reflux on the podcast?
I get acid reflux from drinking water.
Really?
I have a hard time swallowing water sometimes. That's how old I am now.
Wow.
I don't know what I'd do if I won the lottery. I know I'd buy an island and a fur coat. Those are the two things I said I'd always do.
Like a duster? Fur coat?
Like a
Fur duster?
No, because I wouldn't wear any pants, and I'd want it just above my waist to where, the meat and two veg were right there. Just
some meat and two?
Or maybe just
Franks and
below
beans.
the waist, just at the, at mid thigh, where if I kept it closed, I could be classy. Or unzip it and I'm wax to party.
I don't think that would make it classy.
Yeah. I'd go bend over and pick up coconuts.
Oh, gosh. And show your coconuts.
Yours. You probably had to pick yours up.
It just got weird, didn't it? Yeah. Why are we doing?
Why do we do it?
I don't.
Why do we do this?
Why? I don't understand this whole thing. Life. What are you excited about? You got going on right now?
I'm excited about that fence that's going to be coming. I'm putting that little fence around the front pasture.
That's good. Good for you, man. Good for
Which
you.
my guy called me a minute ago.
Yeah, good for you that you own land and
Probably telling me you can't start tomorrow.
humble brag.
So how is life in Fairview?
Yeah,
Good? Yeah.
No, it's John Pardi just recorded one song.
that's great. Is it something I wrote with you?
Yeah. Some one of your ideas, I think.
One of
I wrote
my.
with somebody else.
That's good. That's a good idea. Yeah.
No. I wrote it with Neil Medley and Dan Alley.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
And we
Two
wrote-
good shooters.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's called.
Oh no.
It's called.
Boots on.
He went to work.
He went to work.
Mm-hmm. It's about Daddy.
Man, those titles are great.
Yeah.
You.
Well, that was not my title. That was Neil's.
Well, you were involved in it.
I say that. It probably was my title.
It probably was your
Yeah.
title.
Don't give Neil any credit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neil doesn't.
Neil,
need-
never mind. That was mine.
Yeah. Neil Harmony.
It's our new story.
Huh?
That's the new story.
New story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was my song. I pretty much wrote most of it,
Did you?
but Dan sang it.
You sang all of it.
sang
Dan's a good
I
singer.
had to coach him on how to sing it.
Yeah. Okay. He's really good.
No, they're really good writers and very talented guys, and I ain't no better in this town than those two. They're just besides us.
Yeah.
They're really good dudes.
Yeah.
And
We are amazing.
yeah,
We've written some good stuff together.
I don't normally say that unless I'm on a podcast.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, y'all should write more. Just
Yeah.
crank out the hits.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Let's
Show
get
this
some
town
days.
what's up.
You got your calendar right now? Let's just get
I
some.
do.
Okay, cool. Talk to my person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to talk to somebody.
I'm right here.
He's right
Oh,
there.
okay.
That's great, dude. Where can people find you? Like on the social medias and stuff. Do you do that stuff?
Are you on the socials?
Are you on the socials?
I am. I don't really check it that much.
Come on, man.
You
You used to put out so much good content. What happened?
Well, putting out the content, like shooting it was fun, but I never sat in front of a computer and put it on anything.
Yeah.
They did that.
Them,
My managers.
the managers.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, that's
I don't know
fine.
why they're still not doing it.
Well, if you can find Brandon Kinney wherever Brandon Kinney is, Brandon Kinney,
Brandon Kinney's
Yeah.
probably working on the honeydew list most of the time.
he probably is. Do you ever want to play shows again? Do you still do that? Do you want to play writers' nights? and
I'll
stuff?
do rider shows and
Will
stuff,
you? Okay.
festivals now and then.
Maybe we can do a show.
Love that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me know.
I will. I will.
I know you're high dollar now, so.
Man, I am. I price myself out of a lot of stuff because I just don't want to do it.
Yeah. David's actually taking a bus up to Kentucky.
We are.
Really?
Yeah, man.
He's so rich,
We've-
he can afford a bus now.
Jeez.
Man, I tell you what, we've got a full band show. First full band show we've had in like 4 years.
Can you go number 2 in it?
It's not that
Yeah,
fancy.
it's got a grinder.
that fancy.
It's got a grinder.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Wow, you sprang
Yeah.
for the grinder?
Yeah. Well, no, it didn't. It just happened.
Oh.
We tried. We were like, well, let's just get a van, save some money, and just it's only 3 hours up and back, and 3 hours up there, and 3 hours back.
Yeah.
And we tried to get a Sprinter van or in a regular van, and you can't find anything at all.
Hmm.
So
Is it a rider's night or is it the Dukes
no,
of
it's
Hazzard?
full band, full Dukes of Hazzard show. Yeah,
Freaking awesome.
but yeah, we're excited about it. Had rehearsal yesterday, sang for 4 hours.
That's badass.
It's
I would love to see y'all back
well,
at it.
Come on, man. We're thinking about it. We've been, we never really stopped. We just took breaks.
Yeah.
And it's amazing after, when we signed a record deal in 2006.
That's about when I did.
And
too.
yeah. And it's amazing that we've had the longevity and, the bit of success we've had over basically one song and just touring. Fans are the greatest. I mean, they've held us together and made us keep doing it.
Well, it should have worked, in my opinion.
Man, I appreciate it. I think everything worked out like it was supposed to.
Well, it did.
I'm not sure I'd be sitting here right now had it had success been what I had in my head. And I think, regardless of what you believe, I think God was like, nope.
Yeah, he can't handle
No,
that.
sir. You're not going to get what you want right now. You're going to wait, and you're going to find contentment in other things. And then I'll give you some success because then you can handle it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm at a point now in my life to where it's like, okay, I get it. You've be patient, be still.
Yeah.
And I understand those words now. So that's all I got. I'm going to keep cussing now. I feel like I got too deep on you.
I don't know
beautiful,
that Be
David.
Still ever would work with you anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, as you say that, your foot's like going down the
Dude,
outside.
90 miles an hour.
I'm nervous. I can't sit still.
He knew
half
you were
the
coming
time.
today, and he's just been a nervous wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've just had to not do anything for 4 hours. And it's like I almost did sit-ups and push-ups in the writer's room down there just to do something.
Almost.
Almost. Have you ever spun a wheel of shame?
Oh, shit.
Shame.
What the heck?
Boom, boom.
All you baby.
No, I haven't.
Well, today is your lucky day.
I like Wheel of Fortune, though.
This is like Wheel of
We
Fortune.
don't even have music for it.
I don't see $500,000 on there.
Yeah.
Go
Go
you
ahead
spin
and
it hard enough, it
Go ahead and
appears.
finger that thing.
Oh, Lord.
Get up in there. Yeah. Yeah.
Is it clicking?
I took the clicker off.
It's
It's a silent clicker.
It's a silent wheel.
What'd you get?
Pinche pendejo.
Oh, mis amigos.
That means
Are you a drinker?
dumbass, right?
Something like that. You drink?
I quit. But what?
Can you have a shot of tequila, or is that off
I'll
the
do
menu?
a shot of tequila.
I mean, if you quit, I'm not gonna.
I didn't quit. I didn't quit because I'm too ADD to be an alcoholic.
Yeah.
So it's like never
Yeah.
had trouble with.
I quit
I did too.
just because I could.
Wait, why? So are y'all doing a shot too?
Oh, he will with you. I won't.
Okay.
Yeah. Alcohol and me just didn't really work out.
Well,
together.
I quit drinking in October.
Did you? How you feel about that?
Feel good about it.
Man, it was. I feel so much better as he pours you.
Well, this isn't me starting back. It's
No,
just me.
this is you know.
It's his business.
We have this for you, and then we have one thing that we have every guest do.
Oh God, what else?
Well, this is the fun part of it.
Okay. Cheers to it.
Cheers. A couple Texas guys having a little
Pinche pendejo.
tequila.
Yeah. My cousin used to call me pendejo.
Oh God!
Oh yeah.
That just looks awful.
All right.
Now, what? Go ahead and give him the
Am I
full.
supposed to be drunk already?
Yeah. You can keep your clothes on if you want, but it is tequila, and if you need a Joe Nichols, that shit.
Joe Nichols.
Tequila makes her clothes fall off.
It's time for him to run out of the hole and have another number one, ain't it?
Yeah, with that mashup.
Yeah, it is.
So now for the Twang Town initiation.
Oh God.
Have you ever done smelling salts?
No.
Today is your lucky
I
day.
smelled a lot of things. But
Well, I have here a bottle of Atomic Rhino.
is this gonna make me
Smelling
throw up?
No.
No, this is
Okay.
this initiation. Everybody does
Yeah,
it. We've
everyone's
done
done
it. We're all still here. So what you're gonna do?
Why are you videoing it?
Because it's
You'll
awesome.
see.
I'm gonna take the lid off, and you're gonna take the bottle. You're gonna hold it about right here and go. And that's it.
Dude,
That's it. That's all you got to do.
If I throw up,
You're not going to throw up.
I just drank tequila.
Just blow out all your breath, hold it right there and go.
Well, if you throw up, it's gonna be from the tequila, not
Yeah.
Oh,
this.
okay.
It's one of the best smells you'll ever smell. Okay, now big
Come on.
sniff
You're
in.
next.
Big sniff in.
Closer.
Closer.
I can smell it, dude.
No, do
Sniff.
big sniff.
Oh,
You didn't even sniff. Give it a
I did.
sniff.
it's burning my eyes too. What is that? It's like piss or something.
It's super
rhino
hyper
piss.
concentrated
It's like piss.
fermented cat piss.
It is piss.
Dude, we got it. We talk about it every time, but I got it right.
Golly.
I
I bet
got
they
it.
can smell it on the freaking
Dude,
stereo.
I got it in my nose right here and sniffed real hard. My eye wouldn't stop. It was just water.
It's still here.
Yeah.
And you
I
put the
smell
lid
it over
back on.
here. Man, Brandon, thank you for coming on here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude.
Y'all go find Brandon Kinney somewhere. Check out his songs. And we appreciate you.
Well, I think it's awesome that y'all are doing this, guys.
Yeah.
Hope it
We
works
don't-
out.
still
Hope
don't-
This isn't your last one because
It's not. We don't know what we're doing, but we're happy
if
to
there
do
ever
it.
was a last one, it's this one.
Yeah. Colt, tell them where they can find us.
Yes, we are available on all streaming platforms. You can follow us on Facebook,
Follow,
Twitter,
like,
Instagram.
Instagram.
Follow, rate, like,
Do all-
subscribe.
Do all the stuff, man.
And I learned something today. You can now comment on Spotify. So if you're listening to us on Spotify and you want to drop us a comment, go for it.
Yeah, and we'll respond to you. Probably.
David will respond.
I don't know. I'm not going to respond to you.
Or Brandon will respond.
Brandon
I will.
for sure will
I
respond.
will. Go to BrandonKinney.com. We don't have merch. No. Never mind.
Well, do find all of Brandon's songs and stream them as much as possible.
Yeah.
He's got a fence to pay for.
Kinney.
Y'all have a good day. See ya.
Love